everyone! Welcome back to PixAI. In today's video, I'm going to show you how PixAI Reference Pro works and why it's such an easy way to edit images just by talking to the AI. So, instead of starting from a text prompt and generating something from scratch, Reference Pro starts with the images you upload. You can drop in one photo or a few, and then simply tell it what you want to change in plain English. It understands what's already in your images, things like the character, pose, outfit, style, layout, and other visual details, and then transforms the result based on your instructions. This means you can do edits that would normally take a bunch of steps like making memes, swapping outfits, recreating a comic panel, building character sheets, or putting together playful multi-image scenes without Photoshop, without layers, and without needing to engineer the perfect prompt. By the end of this guide, you'll know what Reference Pro can do, how to use it, and you'll see a few creative examples you can try right away. Let's jump in! What makes PixAI Reference Pro special? So, now that you know what Reference Pro is, let's talk about what actually makes it special. The first big thing is something I really love about it. 1. True multi-image understanding. Reference Pro doesn't just look at your images one by one. It understands the relationship between them, who the character is, what they're wearing, their pose, the perspective, the composition, the style, even where text should go. And the best part is, you don't need to explain this in a complicated way, you just write normally. If you want to change something about the character in image 1, or move something from image 2, you can literally just say that. For the character in image 1, use the scene from image 2. That's it. For example, here, we wanted to change the scene of image 2 so that it matches the environment from image 1. All we did was describe that in simple, plain language, and Reference Pro handled the rest. And this doesn't stop at just 2 images. You can upload multiple images and combine them into one final result. Let's say you're designing a poster and you already have different elements prepared. That's exactly what we did for our update poster for the thread sharing feature in Agent. We uploaded images of Nasuke and Mio as the main characters, along with a screenshot of the Share This Thread feature. Then we simply told Reference Pro to use those elements together in one poster and included the text we wanted to display. You can even define the design style. You can say things like pastel stationery style, clean and modern, or cute and colorful, and ask it to add decorative elements that fit the theme. At that point, all you really need to think about is the message you want to deliver. Reference Pro takes care of turning that idea into a polished visual. And it's not just about characters. Reference Pro can also extract and understand specific visual elements from your images. For example, in this poster we created for the LoRa training guide, we wanted to clearly show that PixAI supports SD, SDXL, and DT models, along with multiple base models. How did we do that? We simply took a screenshot of the LoRa training page, where those base models are listed, uploaded it, and then described what we wanted the final illustration to look like. We asked for a polished horizontal illustration that visualizes multi-model training support and told Reference Pro to turn the model options into clean, rounded UI buttons, each with its own visual identity. And just like that, the poster was created clean, readable, and visually clear. 2. High reliability with text, labels, and layouts. The second thing that really sets Reference Pro apart is how well it handles text and layout. A lot of image models struggle with typography, especially when there's a lot of text involved. And this becomes even more obvious with languages like Japanese. For example, in Flow Edit, text can sometimes come out distorted, or it doesn't blend well with the original image at all. Reference Pro handles this much better. It places text cleanly, keeps it readable, and knows how to organize things like labels, arrows, panels, and grids in a way that actually feels intentional. Here's a simple comparison. We took the same image and used the exact same prompt, asking to turn it into a magazine cover with text like Vogue, June 2025, the character name, and other typical magazine elements. When you compare the results between Flow Edit and Reference Pro, the difference is very clear. Reference Pro keeps the layout structured, the text readable, and the overall design balanced. This also works really well when you need accurate labels. For example, if we want to combine 4 of Mio's travel cards into one set and make sure each card displays the correct title, all we need to do is tell Reference Pro which name belongs to which image. We can ask it to integrate the titles directly into the design instead of floating text, and it handles that beautifully. Reference Pro can even generate text creatively when needed. This is great for things like sticker packs or emoji sets. In this case, we wanted a set of character expression stickers, all in the same art style, with text that actually fits each expression. But we didn't want to manually think of what every sticker should say. So we just asked Reference Pro to create the set and come up with suitable chat-style text on its own, and the results were surprisingly good. This kind of text generation is also really helpful for comics, which leads us to the next point. 3. Consistency that grounds everything you make. The third biggest strength of Reference Pro is consistency. When a character changes outfits, moves into a new scene, or shifts into a different pose, their identity stays the same. Their proportions, style, and personality remain stable across images. This is especially important when you're creating comics, especially ones with multiple characters. Let's say we want to create a comic about Mio's travel journey. Without Reference Pro, this would be a lot of work. You'd probably need to generate each scene separately, struggle to keep characters consistent with Laura's, maybe generate characters and backgrounds separately, then combine everything and add text afterward. Even if you're already experienced, it's still a very time-consuming process. With Reference Pro, it becomes much simpler. You just upload the character images and describe the story you want to tell. You can explain what happens on each panel and how the characters interact. You don't even have to write all the dialogue. For example, in the first panel here, all we wrote was that the two characters are at the beginning of their trip, walking side by side, with a mix of excitement and unspoken emotion. Reference Pro automatically added narration like, "It was the start of something we both knew would be special." In the second panel, we described a quieter moment, and Reference Pro not only handled the visuals, but also added fitting dialogue like, "This view is breathtaking." The backgrounds were taken care of too. Reference Pro blended the characters naturally into environments that match the mood of each scene. And if you want more control, that's totally fine as well. You can be as specific as you want in the prompt, and Reference Pro will follow it. Here's another example, where we gave very precise instructions for each panel, including the dialogue and interactions. And if you want to switch the language of the comic, that's easy too. Just reuse the panel as a base image and ask Reference Pro to translate all the text into another language. That's it. No redoing the layout, no manual text replacement. How to use Reference Pro. Alright, now let's actually use it together. I'll walk you through it step by step, and it's honestly pretty straightforward. Step 1. Open PixAI Reference Pro. First, open PixAI Reference Pro. Then click Use this model, and that'll take you straight into the generation panel. Step 2. Select your reference images. Next, choose the images you want to work with. You can grab them from your generation history, or you can upload new ones directly into the reference image panel on the top right. Once your images are in place, you're ready for the fun part. Step 3. Tell the model what to do. Now you just tell the model what you want. You can write your instructions in whatever language you're most comfortable with. For example, you can say something like, keep the character from image 1, use the outfit from image 2, match the pose from image 3, and preserve the style of image 1. And don't worry about making it sound technical. Just describe what you want in a natural way, like you're explaining it to a friend. Finally, click Generate. Reference Pro will read all of your reference images, understand how they relate to each other, and then output one cohesive result that follows your instructions. Playful things you can do. Alright, so now you know how to open Reference Pro, upload your images, and give it instructions. And here's the fun part once you get the hang of it. Reference Pro isn't just for fixing images, it's also really good for playful creative workflows that usually take a lot of effort. Let me show you a few things you can try right away. 1. Meme recreation. If you've ever wanted to take a meme format and remake it with your own character, this is one of the easiest ways to do it. It's great for quick jokes, reaction images, or even just turning your OC into a walking meme library. 2. Character concept sheet. Reference Pro can generate a clean, structured character sheet that includes things like outfit layers, different expressions, props, and even little notes or labels, so it actually looks like something you'd see in a proper design document. And if you want an even more guided workflow, we also made this into a tool in the toolbox. You can go to the toolbox, find Character Sheet Generator, and open it from there. Inside, you can pick from 4 supported languages, which control what language shows up on the final sheet. And if the language you want isn't listed, you can just type it in. So it's really nice if you're making character profiles, planning a new design, or keeping references organized for a longer project. 3. Pose reference. This is for when you have a specific pose you like, and you want your character to match it exactly. This is super helpful if you're trying to keep motion consistent across scenes, or you're building a sequence and you don't want the body position to drift. 4. Character ID card. This one is just honestly adorable. You can ask Reference Pro to design a stylized ID card where your character is used as the avatar, and the whole card looks cohesive, like a real designed profile card. 5. Photo booth grid. You know those 3x3 photo booth strips, where it's the same person but with different expressions and little movements? Reference Pro can generate that vibe really well. Alright, and that's it for our tour of PixAI Reference Pro. As you can see, once you understand the basics, it's a really flexible tool. You can keep things simple, or get very creative with it. Feel free to experiment, try different combinations of images, and explore what works best for your style. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next PixAI tutorial.